Hi, we have now gone almost all the way around the Zodiac. Today we're going to be talking about that very mystical and also a slightly misunderstood sign of Aquarius, the wizard. So, first, I'd like to say that most people think right away with Aquarius that it is the water bearer. And they are right. You are right when you think that Aquarius is a water bearer, but it is not a water sign. Aquarius is a fixed air sign. So there's a very different way in which it operates. It is not running with the energy of water, it is holding the vessel which carries the transcendent waters that flow through and become Pisces. That's energetically what's going on with Aquarius. Aquarius is bringing forth this new age. You've probably heard everyone say about the Aquarius new age and what that might mean. It's really kind of a new way of looking at humans relating to other humans. We are in the process of going into that age, I personally believe, but everyone has an opinion about that, and that's fine. That's not the point of the talk today. But I also want to just let you in on a little secret. And I want to apologize because I feel like I haven't really been truthful with you. Most of the videos I've been doing lately have been saying that I'm giving you like the 3 things to know about these various signs. But in truth, I've been giving maybe 5 or 7 for each one. Well, today I'm going to give at least 7 on Aquarius. So I'm just going to be honest right up front. I think one of the important things to understand with Aquarius is that it is a sign that is ruled by 2 planets. In traditional astrology, it's ruled by the planet Saturn. And in modern astrology, it is ruled by the planet Uranus. Now, these 2 planets operate very differently. Saturn is about structure and about limits and about boundaries and about foundations and making sure work is done correctly and properly, as we learned through Capricorn earlier. And then we have Uranus, which is that out-of-the-box, very unique way of thinking, understanding archetypes. And when we start talking about this, we can kind of see why this sign would be so affiliated and associated with astrology in general. Because once you learn all the rules and all the ideas around how astrology works, then you can use your Uranian abilities to work with in the framework and out of the framework of the Saturnian foundation that has been created. So another thing that I want to say about, I like Ain Sullivan's way of talking about Aquarius. She said, when it comes to Aquarius, the smaller the idea, the more petty the Aquarian, and the larger the idea, the more grand the Aquarian. And she said, if you don't understand that, take a drive with one of them. I miss Erin. She passed away in December, just this last year, 2023. Send her many blessings into her family as well. I like that idea because it is really true. Aquarius, when it gets really focused and narrow-minded because of that Saturn, it can get very fixated. Remember, it's a fixed air sign. So it's observing things, but it comes up with these very fixed ideas about what something is. But what's really nice is Uranus comes along and kind of cracks that open and allows it to be like, oh, wait a minute, maybe my original theory isn't true. So one of the other things, number 4 on this list about what's important to know about Aquarian, is that they are all about being honest. They want to be honest. So if they're being quiet, if they're kind of holding back a bit, you might want to try and ask them some questions. Being fixed air, all air signs are dual in nature, meaning that they have at least two sides to them. We talked about that with Gemini, and we talked about that with Libra. Aquarius is no different. But Aquarius has this sort of, I think because of the fixed air sign that it is, they have this ability to kind of rise above things like a periscope or like go up into their ivory tower, so to speak. And in some ways, this can be good in the sense of giving them the ability to oversee what it is that's going on around them and having a good purview and overview of what is going on. But it can also be a little bit limiting because in a tower, there's really not room for many people. So there's not a lot of interaction going on. I believe Aquarius really deserves and benefits from a council, having a various number of friends that they can go to and share their ideas and get feedback in a way that is truthful and honest and gives them the feedback that they need in order to work with in their observational theories that they continue to do, has the need and the right to know through observation and organization. That's one of their key gifts. Each of the signs, as you know, has a need and also has a right to something that it's really seeking. And so for Aquarius, it's trying to understand. The sixth thing you really need to understand about Aquarius is that they are often seen as the outsiders. They're quirky, they're odd, they're unusual. They're, known for, like, back in the 80s, the punk generation was really considered very Aquarian, very Uranian. But the truth is that it's this idea of not being trapped in the idea of being who and what everyone else is. Across from this sign of Aquarius is a sign of Leo, which is about the me, 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 me. And Aquarius looks at that and says, I know it's not really about me, 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 but it's more about we, but I still want a little bit of attention. So how do I deal with that? And in that sense, one of the fun things that I like to say, and this is, I think, number 8 at this point, is that Aquarians love humanity, but they hate people. It's not meant as a derogatory sense. I personally am an Aquarius, so I resonate with this at times. It's that way in which we can look at humanity, have compassion and love for humanity and for what humanity is, and realize that there are a lot of people who are kind of like walking zombies, that they're not really living their full possibility as a human being. And I think it's frustrating to Aquarians when we come across people who denigrate people for being conscious or for working on being conscious or being woke, as some people say. Aquarius wants everyone to be conscious. Aquarius wants people to understand one another, which is another reason why astrology is one of the tools of the Aquarian age, because it gives us, each of us, this understanding about not only who we are, but how we also fit into the greater whole, which is really what Aquarius is about. And I think the last thing I would say about Aquarius is they are wizards. They are always observing. They're always working on some sort of a plan in their head of organization and understanding about how people work. They are great confidants. If you want to get to know an Aquarian, share your truth with them, share your intelligence with them, allow your light to shine with an Aquarian. They really appreciate that with others. I want to thank you for tuning in today. My name is Michael Bartlett, Master Metaphysical Astrologer. Please hit like, please share with your friends. Please watch my other videos in which I talk about the other astrological signs. And if I can be of service, please check out my website, coremichael.com. I am available for doing readings, and I also can talk to you about how to be more of your authentic self in this very interesting and changing world. Thank you so much and have a great day.